right, I want to debunk a little bit of a myth today on appraisals. It's a little aggravating because right now everybody thinks that FHA is harder. It's not, folks. The appraisal standards with how they generate comparable properties is nearly identical for conventional and FHA. It's not meaning that FHA values are going to come in lower. For you agents out there that believe this, it's not true. Just because you've had one or two transactions where an FHA appraisal came in low, well, guess what? That happens on conventional too, so you can't be judgmental based off of a small sample size. Believe me, I do anywhere between 50 and 70 transactions a month on average. I get a much larger sample size than most, so I am an expert on this, I promise you. The fact is, the standards for appraising a property for conventional FHA do not differ. It's maybe a minute amount when it comes to generating the value. The other thing that they differ on is, yes, the repairs can be somewhat more restrictive, but even on conventional, they're allowed to call for chipping and peeling paint to be corrected because of the issue with lead-based paint based on the age of the home, which they quit using, I believe, in 1978, okay? But the fact is, even with repairs on an FHA appraisal, we can do an escrow holdback, meaning that we close on the house, we record. For you as a listing agent, you and your seller are happy, you're walking away with the check, and then me and the buyer are dealing with getting the repairs done afterwards. So when you're looking at the market, 60 to 70% of the loans done are FHA. They are the easiest loans to approve in underwriting, except for VA, which is even easier to do. So if it were me and I'm a listing agent, I don't care if it's a conventional or an FHA offer unless there's a bunch of repairs that I'm worried about. But then still discuss that with a reputable lender that's going to tell you if those are going to be issues or not. Because right now, by being prejudiced towards FHA buyers, you're actually not accepting people that are probably going to qualify easier. Yes, there are bad loan officers out there that try to swing for the fences when they got like 500 credit scores. Yes, I approve those all the time, but I pre-underwrite those ahead of time. So yes, there are bad lenders out there that do that, but that doesn't mean FHA loans are bad. It's just a bad lender. You know, if you're going to put somebody at the plate in the ninth inning when you're down, you're going to put a good person on the plate. So when you have a bad person on the plate, of course they're going to strike out. So it's not FHA's fault, it's the lenders. Anyways, have a good day.